Introducing Abra Cadabra. This is a Chrome extension that can control your browser and do agent work for you. Now it's more complex than that, so sit back, hold tight, and watch this. When I click on the Abra Cadabra extension, I can tell it to do what I want. So let me tell it to go to Walmart and add apples and oranges to the cart. Click mouse control, and what you're about to see is a little bit magical. Abra Cadabra can literally control your mouse, scroll, change pages, add things to cart, and even check out if it wants to. Just watch this. If you could see at the middle of my screen, over here, is a mouse. This mouse is used by Abra Cadabra, and it can control it in order to decide what to do. Let me hide the pop-up. As you can see over here in the middle of my screen is a separate mouse which Abra Cadabra can use in order to navigate on the page and do tasks for me. It doesn't matter how complicated the task is, Abra Cadabra can do it. If, for example, it's search for apples, it can now scroll on the page, find apples, and add as many apples as you want to your cart. So if you told it, for example, add 3 bags of apples, 2 bags of oranges, etc., it would just do that for you. As you can see, it's scrolling on the page. Now, I do want to say, at this moment, this Chrome extension is in beta, which basically means it's a little bit slow. It may have a bug or two, but I'm telling you, over time, this is going to be so fast. But before we carry on, I'm going to show you why this Chrome extension is better than all the other browser control Chrome extensions. In 1 minute, I'll be able to show you that. Watch this. In our Chrome extension over here, in Abra Cadabra, there's a saved prompts section, which basically allows you to create prompts which you can then save in your Chrome extension so that you can, whenever you need to do something very quickly, you just click on this book and click on compare prices, and then it will populate the input here, and then you can just edit the word here. For example, check on Amazon and eBay the price of, let's say, Apple iPhone 17, and then it will actually go ahead and do that. And by the way, if you notice, it's still doing the work that I've asked it to do in the background while I'm doing this. So this Chrome extension doesn't stop you from being able to do other things with your computer. It doesn't actually control your mouse. It just has a mouse of its own. So as you can see, this is my mouse. Hello. That's me. And this is the Abra Cadabra mouse. Let me show you more functionality which makes this agent insane. When you click on this, you can click on the star button over here and create custom rules for every website on the internet. For example, if I want, I can say that whenever you're on this website, I want you to never check out after you have added the products to cart. So basically what you can do is actually give it custom prompts so that it won't do things you don't want, and that it will do things that you do want. And by having this prompt over here, you're basically telling it don't complete checkout. You're basically creating a safety mechanism so that you won't be having this agent do things that you don't want. So while it's doing your shopping for you, you can then go and do something else. So if, for example, you had a shopping list, like, for example, buy a bag of apples, a bag of oranges, 3 packs of lasagna, 1 pack of tissues, and let's say this was your weekly shopping. Let's copy that for a second, and let's create a favorite over here. My shopping list. And you paste it over here, and done. Now, whenever you come to Abra Cadabra, you can go to here and click on my shopping list, and it will populate that. So let's say you have a favorite pizza from Domino's Pizza with specific toppings. You could create a new entry called Domino order and say add anchovies, and oh, it's finished. Okay, so it's finished the task. it says it's added oranges and everything. It's successfully completed the work for you. So, but I was in the middle of showing you something and it rudely disturbed me. But don't worry about that. Let's carry on where we left off. We'll go to the here. We were creating a pizza. Remember that? My Domino's pizza. Domino pizza order. Then you can type add a stuffed crust and put olives on the entire pizza. For example, order from Domino's Pizza and address, etc. Done. So now whenever I want to buy something from Domino's, all I need to do is click on this extension, click on the book, and click Domino's Pizza Order, and then click mouse control. And that's it. Now I can go and do something else, and this agent will order Domino's Pizza for me. So it's basically like custom agents within your Chrome extension, which are basically saved for you so that you don't have to keep typing. That's what's special about this Chrome extension. This Chrome extension will make sure that you can just set it up once and then it will keep doing the same thing over and over again. So as you can see, if you haven't told it where you live, then you have to kind of do that. So obviously, the first time you use this incredible agent, you will encounter these kinds of problems. But after that, you won't have any issues. You can also help it out by clicking, and then it will actually get to the right place. And lastly, last but not least, there's one thing that I've got to show you. It's the run on click of extension. I love that. It's absolutely incredible. Let me show you. Oh, before I do that, you can actually chat to the agent while it's working. So if you see every time the agent does something, there's a cancel and chat button. The cancel button lets you cancel the agency, and the chat button lets you chat with the agent. So for example, from Pizza Hut, not Domino's. Let's send that to the agent. So now we're telling it, listen, instead of ordering from Domino's, order from Pizza Hut. And now the agent will receive that instruction and then change its position, meaning you can actually communicate with the agent while it's working. And all of this is inside a Chrome extension. Imagine how amazing that is. So in a few seconds, watch my hands, the agent is going to probably go to pizzahut.com and start working from there. So that was one thing I wanted to show you. And one last thing I want to show you is the run on click of extension. Now this is more for business owners, people who need work quick, and the instructions are very, very predictable and preset. So let's just watch this for a second. Okay, something went wrong. Of course, it's beta, and we expect this kind of thing until all the bugs are fixed. But let me show you the rule on click of extension. So I'm going to tell it like this. Whenever you're on Domino's.com, run on click of extension with the clipboard data. So watch this. What we're going to do is we're going to just copy this Domino's pizza order. I'm actually going to close the extension. Pretend I just woke up in the morning and I want pizza. So in my notepad, for example, I take some data that I've written already. Then all I need to do is click on the Chrome extension and it will automatically start doing the task, because that's what we told it to do in the favorite section over here. And it will actually start doing the work without you actually having to type anything or click anything. It will actually start doing the work for you. This was Abra Cadabra. If you want to add it to Chrome, simply click on the link in the description in this video and start testing it out. I promise you it's going to save you a lot of time. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.